you please send the test schedule to him?
Okay.
Okay, thanks, Brian. So Guang Hui, okay, everyone has a reply on the test date and time. They all can take the test on the proposed date and time. So I asked Brian to forward the message to you. You check your timetable, week 10 and week 13 timetable, Monday, 6 p.m., 6 to 7. Make sure you do not have class and can take the test. If you have class, you inform me. Okay?
Okay.
By today, 5 p.m. Okay, right. So about the test, okay, so far all of you can take the test, okay, so only pending at Quang Hui lah, okay. So please confirm because it is not only for you, the test is for all the students. So you must reply by 5 p.m. Right, so if all the students can take the test, and then I will submit application form. So the office will put the test time in the timetable. So when you log into intranet, you will see the test time in your timetable in the intranet. Okay, but I haven't submitted yet because some students have not replied, like Guang Hui. Okay, this is very important. I sent him message. I sent him 6 emails, yet he did not bother to reply. Right. Another thing is before we start the class. Okay. Now, this is the. Okay. Another thing, Guang Hui, I sent you email. I asked you for your contact number. Other than the contact number, group A or B. Which group you are in? You are in group A or group B, Tan Guang Hui?
Group B.
Are you sure?
I'm going to have a look. Later I will let you know.
Okay, you find out your group and whether you want to attend face-to-face class or online class. You let me know in the group chat. Okay, by today, 5 p.m. also. Okay, now, so this is the list. Okay, right. So to confirm, okay, the 4 students here, Ka Yi, Min Yu, Jun En, and Edward Wong Hui Hing, you will attend the physical class. Okay, week 5 already over last week. Okay, week 7, 9, 11, and 13. Am I right? 4 of you?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, so 4 of you okay, because why I want to confirm, because actually last week I went to the classroom, but no student in the classroom. Okay, I went to the classroom, but there isn't any, not even one student in the classroom. So I want to confirm. So if you have selected face-to-face class, so please, okay, please attend the class in the classroom in campus. So the rest you have selected online. So I will see you all in Google Meet. Okay. So I have put the week here. So if you are not sure, you can refer to the list which has been posted in the group chat. So 4 of you set week 7, 9, 11, and 13 face-to-face class in the classroom. And then week 6 this week and week 8, 10, 12, and 14, all of you will attend online classes. Okay, right. So the otherwise, I don't know where classroom and wait for the students. Like last week, I went to the classroom, but no student there. Okay, so when there are students to attend physical class, so I will be available in the classroom. Okay, right. Okay, so we continue with today's class. Okay, right. So today's topic, future simple, future continuous, future perfect, and future perfect continuous tense. Okay, before that, okay, last week I asked you to do the exercises, okay, at home. So any questions on the exercises? Okay, last week we did present perfect simple, past perfect simple, present perfect continuous, and past perfect continuous tense. Right, so any questions? Okay, now all the answers are given. All the answers are given in the last page of the exercise, except this exercise. Okay, so I think we shall check the answers together for this exercise. Okay, present perfect continuous. Okay, now present perfect continuous, the form is has or have, followed by been. Okay, continuous verb end with ing. So has or have followed by been and the verb end with the first sentence, I am waiting for my friend. So you have to use the verb wait to fill in the blank. So present perfect continuous, you have to use have, H-A-V-E, followed by been and then ing verb waiting. So I have been waiting for her for over an hour. Okay, number 2, I live in California. So you have to use the verb live to fill in the blank, and you have to change the verb live to present perfect continuous. So I have been living here since 1990. Okay, right. The third question, Mary is driving. Okay, so you have to use the verb drive to fill in the blank. So change drive to present perfect continuous. She has been driving since 5 p.m. Right, John and his girlfriend are talking on the phone. Okay, use the verb talk. So they have been talking for 3 hours. Right, number 5, I study at Contra Costa College. So you have to use the verb study. Okay, I have been studying at Contra Costa College since I moved here. Right, number 6, Alex wears glasses. So you have to use the verb wear. So he has been wearing glasses since he was a child. Okay, has been followed by ing verb wearing. And you need to use the word glasses. He has been wearing glasses since he was a child. Right, so this is present perfect continuous. Okay, right. Okay, now last week, okay, which I asked you to do as homework. Okay, so a revision, present perfect. Present perfect, the form has or have followed by past participle. Okay, so for example, number 1, this is a question. You see the question mark here, so this is a question. So yes or no questions, you have to start with has or have, followed by subject, after subject, past participle. So you have to change past to past participle by adding ed. So she, singular, you have to use has. Has she passed the exam? P-A-S-S-E-D. Right. Another example. Okay, negative sentence number 4. So negative sentence, you will see not. Okay, so you have not studied French for 10 years. Study, past participle, you have to remove y and put ied. Okay, number 11. Okay, this is WH questions because you are given the WH word what. So the form, okay, you have to start with WH questions followed by has or have and then subject, after subject, past participle. Past participle of it is eaten. She, singular, so you have to use has. What has she eaten today? Okay, so this is how to answer the questions. So what is important is you must know the form. Okay, just like mathematics. Mathematics, in order to answer the questions, you must memorize, you must know the formula. So in tenses, they are forms. Okay, so you must memorize, remember all the forms in order to answer use have followed by worn. So I have worn a kimono. So I wear a kimono. This is present tense, present simple. So to change this to change present simple to present perfect, so you have to use the form have followed by the past participle worn. I have worn a kimono. Okay, right, now the answers are all given here. So I hope you have done the questions and you can check your answers. Any questions for this exercise? Yes or no, please?
No.
Okay, now this is past perfect. Past perfect. Okay, just now present perfect. Present perfect has or have followed by past participle. Okay, past perfect. Okay, what is the form? Had followed by past participle. Now, whenever you see perfect, you have to use past participle. Okay, present perfect has or have followed by past participle. Past perfect, you use had. Okay, HAD. Had followed by past participle. So that is the form. Right, you are given yes or no questions and also WH questions. So for example, the first question, this is yes or no questions. So to ask yes or no questions, you must start with had followed by subject. The subject is you. So after the subject, past participle of go is gone. So had you gone there before we went together? Right, question number 3. Okay, this is WH questions because you are given the WH questions word why. So after why, you put had. Okay, after had, the past participle for it that he forgotten about the meeting. Right, number 7. Okay, this is WH question again. So where, after where, had, after had the subject you, and past participle of be is been, B-E-E-N. So where had you been when I saw you? All right, so answers are given here. So you can check the answers by yourself after you have completed all the questions. Okay, right, we discussed this exercise. Okay, now present perfect simple or present perfect continuous. Okay, this exercise is more challenging because you are given mixed topic here. So present perfect simple has or have followed by past participle. Okay, when do you use present perfect simple? Present perfect simple is used when you want to talk about action completed in the past, but time is not given. Okay, action already completed, but time is not given. If time is given, you have to use simple past tense. Time is not given, action completed, you have to use present perfect. For example, I have submitted my assignment. Okay, have followed by past participle submitted. When? We do not know. Okay, if you are given the time like yesterday, you will use simple past tense. I submitted my assignment yesterday. But when time is not given, action completed, you use present perfect. I have submitted my assignment. Right, another function of present perfect simple is action started in the past and continue into you see 20. So the action of studying in Thai UC started 2 years ago and continue into the present. Continue into the present means now you are still studying in Thai UC. So I have studied in Thai UC since 2020, or I have studied in Thai UC for 2 years. So usually you will see words such as since, for, okay, for present perfect simple. Okay, other than that, present perfect simple is used with a time expression such as either, never, just, yet, already. Okay, so you have to do revision. Okay, read the notes, pay attention to the time expression. Now, present perfect continuous. Present perfect continuous, you have to use has or have, followed by been, and then ing verb. So has been or have been followed by ing verb. Now, when do you use the present perfect continuous? Okay, present perfect continuous is used to talk about an action which already started and it is still in progress. Still in progress means still going on, still happening. Okay, already started and it is still happening. So example of, let's look at the questions here. Number 1. Okay, you see the word yet. This is the time expression yet. Okay, and when you see yet, you have to use present perfect simple. So the answer, have you bought your train ticket yet? Okay, right. Number 2, the kitchen is a complete kitchen. You look at your kitchen. Okay, the kitchen is a complete mess and the children are in the kitchen. So you have to use the present perfect continuous. Okay, what have the children been doing? Okay, what have the children been doing? That means before you enter the kitchen, the children were already in the kitchen. They were doing something. So the action already started. The children were already playing in the kitchen. And when you enter the kitchen, the children are still there playing around. So what have the children been doing? Okay, number 3. Julie, okay, learned to drive for 6 years. Now, for 6 years, and you see the exclamation point here. So it means she has been learning to drive for a very long duration. Okay, she has been learning how to drive for a long duration. So you have to use present perfect continuous. Has been learning to drive for 6 years. It means the action is still in progress. That means now she is still learning how to drive. She still hasn't got her license yet, her driving license yet. Still learning to drive. Okay, so has been learning to drive for 6 years. And now still learning, still in progress. Can understand? Okay, number 4. Okay, Amanda. Okay, right. Okay, I think I asked student to give me answer and you try to explain. Try to explain. Okay, Brian. Okay, Brian, number 4.
Amanda has already had lunch, so she'll meet us later.
Okay, answer is correct. Has already had. Okay, why present perfect simple? Brian?
Huh?
Why present perfect simple? Has already had. Why you put your answer in present perfect simple?
Because later.
No, because of the word already.
Already.
Ryan, please do revision.
Okay.
You all are sitting for tests. And all these topics are tested in the grammar test and final exam. Present perfect you have already learned. Don't you see the time expressions here? Typical time expressions. You have to use the present perfect already. So if you do not do revision, you will not be able to give the correct answer in the test. Okay, so the answer has already had. Okay, number 5. Okay, how much coffee, okay, she drank this morning? Okay. Okay, Quillian?
How much coffee has she drunk this morning?
Number 6.
Number 6. Simon written 3 books. is written 3 books, right?
Your answer again.
Simon is written 3 books.
You don't use
Written.
before written. What is the word?
Written.
Class, I have been repeating and repeating the form, you know, and now you still cannot remember the form. Okay, present perfect answer has written. Okay, so total 3 books from the past to now. So total 3 books. So has written present perfect. Okay, number 7, everything I needed to do today, hooray. So that means like action already completed. You finish your work. You finish all the work today. So action already completed. So use the present perfect, I have done. Right, number 8, okay, it has not rained all summer, so the garden is dead. All right, now the garden is all dead and summer already over. Okay, it has not rained all summer, present perfect. Okay, number 9, your book. Here it is, thank you. So it means you borrow book from your friend, you read the book, and now you finish reading and you return the book. How do we know you return the book? Here it is, thank you. You return the to your friend. Read. Okay, number 10, she has forgotten how to get to my house, present perfect again. Right, number 11, I have been working in the garden all day and I need a rest. Okay, have been followed by ing verb working, present perfect continuous, which means you work in the garden all day for many hours. So the action is repeating, continuing, in progress. Right, number 12, she 3 cakes. They look delicious. Okay, they refers to the cakes. So you can see the final products already. The cakes are all ready. So the process of making cakes already finished, already over. So action completed, but time is not given. So you have to use the present perfect, has made, M-A-D-E. Right, number 13, David feels great these days. Okay, these days means from the past until now, and the action is still going on. So answer here has been getting up, present perfect continuous. Okay, number 14. Okay, you see the time expressions always. So use the present perfect. We have always hated. Right, number 15. Okay, my exams are in a few weeks. So that means you haven't sit for exam. You are going to sit for the exam next few weeks, okay, in a few weeks' time. So now you still have to study. So the action of studying is still in progress, still going on. So answer here, present perfect continuous. I have been studying a lot. Right, number 6, months. Time and we have been writing this book for months and months. That means now you are still writing. The actions of writing is not completed yet. Right, number 17, always time expression again. So present perfect. I have always loved chocolate. Right, number 18, okay, you are given the word want. So the answer here is, I have wanted to go back to university for a long time. Okay, for a long time, that means from the past to now. Okay, so the actions from the past to now, continue to now. So you have to use the present perfect, I have wanted. Okay, number 19, what is that delicious smell? Right, when you ask these questions, you smell it. Okay, you smell the delicious smell. So the actions of cooking is going on, continue, okay, happening now. So what have you, have you been cooking? Present perfect, continuous, have you been cooking? Because the action is on now, it's in progress now. Okay, number 20, right, 7 movies this week. Okay, you have watched total 7 movies. You are given the total and the duration is the whole week. So you have to use the present perfect. The action of watching movie already completed. So I have watched past participle, you need to add ed. Right, past perfect continuous or past simple. Okay, right, past perfect continuous is used for the first action which was started and was still in progress when the second action started. So the second action we use past simple. Right, so for example, there are two actions here. The one action is waiting for past and another action is the past arrive. So which one is the first action? Definitely you wait for the past first, then the past arrive second action. So the first action you have to use past perfect continuous, had been waiting. So I had been waiting for hours. So I was very glad when the past finally arrived. Arrive simple past tense, so you need to add T. Right, question number 2. Okay, why the baby's face so dirty? He chocolate. So you have to ask yourself, which one is the first action? Baby face becomes dirty or the baby eat chocolate, then the face becomes dirty. You are sitting for grammar test very soon, you know, and you have to answer all these kind of questions. So how are you going to answer the questions if you do not know which one is the first action, which one is the second action?
Eating chocolate.
Okay, eating chocolate is the first action. So what should be the answer here?
He had eaten.
Past perfect continuous.
He had eating.
He had been eating chocolate. Okay, so eating chocolate, this is the first action. So you have to put in past perfect continuous, had been eating. So the face becomes dirty after eating chocolate. So this is the second action. So you have to put be in past tense. Okay, be in past tense. So there are two options, was or were, singular verb or plural verb. Okay, face here one only singular. So answer was. Why was the baby's face so dirty? Right, number 3. Okay, you are given the verb see John yesterday, but he, okay, you are given the verb run. So he was too tired to chat. So which one first? You see John, then only he runs, or he runs first, then only you see John. Okay, the tips is here. He was too tired to chat. Why he was tired? Because he runs. So when action is run. So you have to put run in past perfect continuous, had been running. So see, this is second action. So you have to use past tense, saw. Okay, number 4. Okay, rain first. Okay, raining first. Then only after that, the pavement was covered with puddles. Puddles means the rainwater. So had been raining. And then you have to change be to was. Okay, number 5. Okay, number 5. Okay, working is the first action. Okay, then after working, I arrive. Okay, how do you know working is the first action? Okay, it was clear that she had been working. The proof is here. There were papers all over the floor and books everywhere. So working is the first action. So you have to put work in past perfect continuous, had been working. So arrive simple past tense, you just add D. Right, number 6. Okay, right. Number 6, the first action is study. After study, they were exhausted when we met. So had been studying and then when we met. Right, number 7. Okay, which one is the first action? Talk or want?
Talk.
Okay, talk. So you have to put talk in past perfect continuous. Had been talking. So after talk for many hours, very tired, so she wanted a break. So have been talking, so she wanted a break. So you must ask yourself, which one is the first action, which one is the second? Right, number 8. Okay, which one is the first action? Drink or feel?
Drink.
Drink first. How do you know? You see the time, morning, and then lunchtime. Okay, so morning first, followed by lunchtime. So you have to put drink to past perfect continuous, had been drinking. I have been drinking coffee all morning. By lunchtime, So feel, you have to use past tense. Past tense of feel is felt, F-E-L-T. So by lunchtime, I felt very strange. Okay, number 9. Okay, hope and get. Okay, which one first? Hope first or get first? You hope for a new car, then you get a new one, or you get a new one, then you hope for a new one.
Hope first.
Hope first. So this one, answer past perfect continuous, had been hoping. Okay, had been hoping for a new car. So she was delighted when she got one. Okay, change get to past tense, got. And number 10. Okay, I about a holiday in Greece. I couldn't believe it when my husband, okay, won as a surprise. So first action is you wanted a holiday in Greece. So you always dream about a holiday in Greece. Then your husband, okay, give you a surprise because he booked one holiday in Greece, okay, for you. So dream, this is the first action, had been dreaming. So book, change to past tense by adding ed. Okay, right, you can check the answers here. Okay, but make okay, if you want to perform well in the test and final exam, you must understand all this. You must memorize the form and you must know the functions, when to use simple past, when to use present perfect, and so on. Okay, right. So continue with today's topic. Okay, these are the last topics, last 4 topics on tenses. Okay, so for your information, the grammar test, 2 topics are tested. Subject-verb agreement. Okay, subject-verb agreement, which you have learned in week 1, subject-verb agreement, and week 2, subject-verb agreement. Okay, followed by tenses, simple present, present continuous, simple past, and past continuous, week 4 class. And wait, okay, another topic. Okay, these are exercises on the tenses. Right, then week 5, last week tenses, present perfect, past perfect, present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, and today topics. Okay, last 4 topics on grammar, future simple, future continuous, future perfect, and future perfect continuous tense. So these are the topics tested in grammar test and also final exam, because final exam you are given grammar questions also. Okay, so you have to do revision on subject-verb agreement and tenses. Tenses, there are many subtopics. So there are many forms you have to memorize, and there are many functions which you have to understand. So these are the last topics on grammar. So we have covered grammar topics after this class, and you can start to do revision for grammar test and also final exam for grammar. Okay, right, so the last 4 topics here. Okay, so simple future tense. Okay, these are the forms of a simple future. 2 forms here, will followed by verb. Okay, the verb here must be base verb. Base verb, if you remember, present tense plural form. Right, another form, be followed by going to and a verb, and the verb must be base verb as well. So be refers to is, am. Okay, you don't use the word be. Okay, be here refers to is, are, am. So when the subject is I, you have to use am. Okay, when the subject is he or she, you use is. When the subject is plural, such as they and or we, you have to use are. So is, are, or am, followed by going to and a verb. So example here. Okay, example here, I am going to drive to work tomorrow. Not I be going to drive. Be means you have to use is, are, or am. So I, you have to use am. If he or she, you use is. He is going to drive to work tomorrow. Right, so these are the 2 forms of simple future tense. Now functions, there are 4 functions. Okay, willingness, plan or intention, future fact, and prediction. So these are the 4 functions of simple future. So the first function, willingness. Okay, the phone is ringing, I will get it. So you see the simple future is used here, will followed by the base verb, get. Okay, right, another example, I will help you move tomorrow. Okay, will followed by the base verb, helped. Okay, now this is to offer. Okay, let's say your friend is moving tomorrow, so you offer to help your friend to move. So will followed by the base verb, helped. He won't tell me his age. Okay, won't, this is a short form of will not. He will not tell me his age. So will not or won't. Okay, this is negative form of simple future. Another function here, we use the simple future when we want to talk about future facts, something which will happen in future. So for example, the sun will rise tomorrow at 7 a.m. So you see the future time is given here tomorrow, next Monday, next Friday, or tonight. So the sun will set at 8 p.m. tonight. So for the future time is given here tonight. So will followed by the base verb set. Okay, right. Another function is when we want to talk about our plan or intention, we use a simple future tense. Right, I am going to drive to work tomorrow. Okay, am followed by going to and the base verb here, drive. Okay, right. So this is your plan. So okay, example, usually you take LRT to work. Okay, however, you plan to drive to work tomorrow. So this is about plan. Okay, I am going to drive to work tomorrow because usually you take LRT, but tomorrow you want to drive. So this is your plan, your intention. So you use the simple future tense. I am going to drive to work tomorrow. Okay, the last function of a simple future is prediction. Now, what is prediction? Okay, prediction means something you think will happen, okay, in future. For example, I think I will get a raise this year. Raise here means promotion. For example, your position now is an assistant manager. You get a raise. So you are promoted to manager next year, from assistant manager to manager. So raise means promotion. And this is your prediction. That means you are not promoted yet now. So you predict, okay, you think, okay, your opinion. Prediction here means your opinion, okay, you guess. So you think or you guess you will get a raise this year. Right, another example of prediction. Okay, the prediction is it is going to rain. And the evidence is look at those clouds. Now, when the prediction is supported by evidence, evidence means proof. Okay, you have to use the second form here, be going to followed by a verb. So your prediction is it is going to rain soon. And what is the evidence or proof? The evidence is the clouds. Okay, or you look at the sky is very dark. So your prediction, it is going to rain soon. Okay, when your prediction is supported by evidence, you have to use the second form here, be going to followed by a verb. So you see is followed by going to and the base verb rain. And the evidence is clouds. Okay, so look at those clouds. This is the evidence to support your prediction. It is going to rain soon. Okay, so a few more examples of sentences on simple future here. The sun will rise at 7 a.m. So will followed by the verb rise. I think the conservatives will win the next election. So this is prediction. Okay, will followed by the base verb win. Right, I will help you with your homework. Okay, this is to offer to help. So will followed by the verb helped. Okay, will you give me a hand? Okay, this is to ask yes or no questions. So to ask yes or no questions, start with will, followed by the subject such as you, and then the base verb here, give. Now, will you give me a hand means will you help me? Okay, I won't go. Okay, this is refuses. Okay, to refuse to go. I will not go or I won't go. Right. If it doesn't rain, we will go to the park. Okay, this is we use the simple future with will in the first conditioner and in other sentences that have a conditional feeling. Okay, conditioner here means if. So if it doesn't rain, we will go to the park. Okay, another example. If I am free, I will visit you. Okay, so there is a condition. Condition here means if. Okay, so if it doesn't rain, we will go to the park. That means if it rains, we will not go out. We will not go to the park. So will followed by the base verb go here. Okay, right. The exercise here, simple future positive. Okay, right. Make the future simple positive. Okay, there's someone at the door. Okay, simple future. So you have to use will followed by base verb. So I will get it. Now get, this is the base verb. Okay, base verb is present tense plural form. That means you do not add s to the verb and you do not add ing. You do not add ed. So get, this is the base verb. So you just have to put will followed by the base verb get. Right, number 2. Okay, Joanne thinks the Conservatives the next election. So will followed by the base verb win. Right, number 3, I'm moving house tomorrow. So I will come and help you. So will followed by the verb come. Okay, right, number 4, if she passes the exam, okay, you are given the verb be. So no changes to the verb be. She will be very happy. Okay, so the rest you can put in the answers by yourself. Okay, and you can check the answers here. Now we try to do this exercise. Okay, present simple or simple future. Okay, we do this exercise. Okay, present simple or simple future. Okay, present simple means the verb singular form or plural form. Okay, when the subject is singular, you have to add s to the verb. When the subject is plural or when the subject is you or I, you have to use a plural verb. So this is present simple. Okay, simple future will followed by the base verb. Right, so the instruction here, put the verb into either the present simple or the simple future tense. Okay, number 1, I will call you when I arrive at my hotel. Okay, now will call, this is simple future. Okay, so the action, you have to put simple future. So call you, this is the action. And the condition or the requirement, you have to put in present simple. So I arrive at my hotel, this is the condition or this is the requirement. So you have to put the verb arrive in present simple. We have to use a plural verb. So no changes to the verb arrive. You do not add s or ing. No changes to the verb here. So how to answer the questions here? Okay, for the condition or the requirement, you have to put the verb into present simple. For the action, you have to put the verb into simple future. Simple future will followed by a verb. So number 2, for example, you are given the verb text. Okay, text you as soon as he's on the bus. So the condition is as soon as he's on the bus. Condition means the requirement. So it means he will not text you, okay? He is not going to send you any messages, okay, before he's on the bus. So he sent you the message only he's on the bus. So the condition or the requirement is he must be on the bus. So you see he is on the bus. So the present tense verb is used. Okay, he is on the bus. So is simple present. So the action is he sent you a message. So send you message, this is the action. Action you have to put in simple future. So will text. He will text you as soon as he is on the bus. Okay, right, now for instruction, you have to use a simple present tense. Okay, you know what is instructions? Instructions, for example, like okay, number 6, this is instruction. Okay, this is instructions. So you have to put the verb call in simple present, singular form or plural form. Okay, example of instruction. Okay, please switch off the lights. Okay, and fan. Okay, before you leave the room. Okay, so this is the instructions. You have to switch off the lights and fan. Okay, when you want to leave. All right. So instructions, you have to use simple present tense. Right. So you answer the questions first, number 3 to number 20. Okay, question number 1 and 2, I have given you the answer. So continue with number 3. Okay, Eileen.
Let's eat dinner when John gets here.
Okay, gets, G-E-T-S, simple present tense. Okay, right. Number 4, Yaji.
Julie will be late tomorrow evening, so I have booked a table at a restaurant for 10 p.m.
Okay, right. Answer is simple future tense because you are given the future time here, tomorrow evening. So you have to use simple future will be. Right, number 5, Connie.
As soon as I am able to, I'm going to get a new job.
Okay, I am able to. So I am going to get a new job. This is the action. Okay, this is the action. So the requirement or the condition, you have to put the verb be in present simple. Okay, when you are given the verb be, present simple means is, are, or am. Depends on the subject. The subject is I, so you use am. If the subject is he, you use is. Right, so I am able to. Right, number 6. Number 6, Yahui.
Please wait here until the nurse calls you.
Okay, this is instruction. So simple present tense, singular verb to agree with nurse, singular subject. So you need to add s to the verb call. Right, number 7, Lidhan.
I will get up early tomorrow morning and finish the report then.
Okay, tomorrow morning. So this refers to a future time. So answer here, future tense. So will get. Right, number 8, Edward.
Before you leave, please make sure you have locked the door.
Okay, this is instruction. So instructions, we use simple present tense. So before you leave. Right, number 9, Yuxuan.
She will let us know later when she's ready to leave.
Okay, she will let us know later. Okay, the word later. Okay, the time later. So future. So simple future tense, will let. Right, number 10. Julia.
I must clean the kitchen before my mother gets here.
Okay, gets, simple present tense, singular form. So you need to add s to the verb get. Right, 11, Kayi. Kayi.
I will come to meet you at the station next weekend.
Okay, next weekend. So future time is given. So you have to put that verb go come to simple future will come. Right, number 12, Sinro.
I will wait until you are finished, then we can go.
Okay, I will wait. Right, number 13, Esther.
John will study until he knows all the answers.
Okay, will study. This is the action. So the condition or the requirement you have to put in simple present. So knows, you need to add s. Right, number 14, Jie Liang. Okay, next weekend, so future time again. So simple future answer will rain. Right, number 15, Chun Xian.
What do you want to do after the class finished?
Do you need to add anything to the word finish?
ED.
ED. No, ED is past tense. The instructions here, present simple or simple future. There is no past tense. If you add ed, this is past tense verb. You are supposed to add es, simple future, singular form to agree with class. Right. Number 16. Number 15 finishes es. Number 16, Jinan.
I think that the Democrat will win the next election.
Okay, will win. This is prediction. Okay, I think. So this is prediction. So will win. Right, number 17. Okay, Minyu.
Jenny will come here after she finishes work.
Okay, so will come here, this is the action. So the condition or the requirement is she finishes work. So finish, you have to put in simple present tense, singular form to agree with she. So you need to add es, finishes. Right, number 18, Wen Qian.
She's going to look for a job as soon as she arrives in London.
Okay, going to look for a job, this is the action. And the condition or the requirement is she arrives in London. Arrives, present tense, singular form. So you need to put s to the verb arrive. Okay, number 19, Jun Xiang.
I will give up smoking.
Okay, I will give up smoking. This is intention or plan. Okay, so you have to use simple future. I will give up. Right, number 12, number 20, Hong Chen.
She will send me an email before she leaves the office later today.
Okay, the future time is given later today. So this refers to future time. So simple future tense, will send. Right, the next topic. Okay, the next topic is a future continuous. Okay, future continuous, this is the form. Future continuous and future progressive. Okay, the topic is same. Okay, there are two names for this topic. Okay, future continuous or future progressive, same. Okay, so will be followed by a verb and with ing. So this is the form. Will be followed by a verb and with ing for future progressive or future continuous. And there are 5 functions. Function means when should you use the future progressive. So you will use the future progressive when you want to talk about action in progress at a time in the future. Action in progress. In progress means going on, happening. Okay, something or action which happens at a specific time in the future. At a specific time in the future, for example, 10 a.m. tomorrow, 2 p.m. tomorrow, 1 p.m. next Monday. So action, okay, something which is going on at a specific time in future. You will use future progressive. So for example, she will be taking an exam at 2 p.m. tomorrow. So don't call her then. So before you sit for exam, you receive the exam timetable. So you already know tomorrow, tomorrow 1 to 3 p.m., you have an exam. So you will use future progressive. She will be taking an exam at 2 p.m. tomorrow. So don't call her then. So will be followed by ing verb taking. Okay, another example. Let's say I apply for a job and I receive phone call from company and the company asked me to attend a job interview at 10 a.m. tomorrow. So I already know, what I will be doing tomorrow, 10 a.m. So I will use the future progressive. I will be attending a job interview at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Okay, so will be followed by ing verb attending. I will be attending a job interview at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Okay, the second function, interrupted action in the future. So example, I will be waiting for you when you arrive tonight. So will be followed by ing verb waiting. Right, the third function, atmosphere in the future. Atmosphere means the situation. Okay, you are given the situation of a classroom here. Okay, so it means now you are on the way to the class. Okay, you are on the way to school, on the way to class. And you can imagine the situation of the classroom. Okay, so it means what will the teacher be doing and what your friends will be doing, the students will be doing when you arrive. So you use the future progressive because you are talking about the atmosphere or the situation of the classroom. So when I arrive to class, the teacher will be talking. Some students will be taking notes and my best friend will be trying to stay awake. There are three future progressive here. Will be talking, will be taking, and will be trying. So these are used to describe the atmosphere, the situation of the classroom. Right, another function, parallel actions in the future. Okay, parallel actions here means there are two actions, two activities going on at the same time in future. So for example, she will be watching TV and he will be cooking dinner. So there are two activities here. Okay, the girl will be watching TV and the boy will be cooking dinner. So two activities going on at the same time in future. So we use the future continuous tense. So will be followed by ing verb watching, will be followed by ing verb cooking. Right, the last function, emphasis of future plans and intention. Right, example, they will be coming to visit us next week. Will be followed by ing verb coming. Now, emphasis of future plan and intention means you want to highlight, okay? You want to highlight the activity. So you use the future progressive. Now, you can also use simple future when you want to talk about plan and intention. For example, they will come to visit us next week. Will followed by the verb come. They will come to visit us next week. Now, this sentence is also correct. Whether you want to use simple future or future progressive, both sentences are correct. Okay, so they will come to visit us next week or they will be coming to visit us next week. No, both sentences are also correct. One sentence in simple future, one sentence in future progressive. Both sentences are correct. Just that when you want to emphasize, okay, when you want to highlight, okay, let's say you're very excited. You have not met your friends for a very long time due to the pandemic. So now your friends are coming to visit you. You're very excited. So you want to highlight that, okay, you want to emphasize that. So you will use the future progressive. My friends will be coming to visit me next week. Okay, otherwise, you can also use simple future. When you do not want to emphasize, you do not want to highlight, that means like you don't feel very excited. You just feel normal when your friends want to come. So you use the simple future. My friends will come to visit me next week. Okay, this is another set of notes on future progressive. So it is used when we want to talk about an activity that will still be in progress at the time in future. So will still be in progress means will still going on, still happening. So for example, Tina will begin to cook at 6 o'clock. And let's say Tina usually spends 1 hour to cook. So from 6 to 7, Tina will cook, okay? And then Lily will come at 6:30. So when Lily comes, Tina will be cooking. So the cooking activity, okay, started 6 o'clock. So Lily comes at 6:30. So when Lily comes, the activity of cooking is still in progress, still going on. So Tina will be cooking when Lily comes. So will be followed by ing verb cooking. Okay, right. So the form here, okay, will be followed by a verb and with ing. So for negative form, okay, negative form, you will see the word not. So not will be put after will before be. So she will not be studying when you arrive. Okay, to ask yes or no questions, you have to start with will, followed by the subject you. After subject you, be followed by ing verb. So will you be studying when your father arrives later? Right, to ask WH questions, you have to start with WH questions word, followed by will, after will subject, after subject be followed by ing verb. So if you compare the form, yes or no questions with WH questions. Now actually the form is same. Will followed by subject you and then be ing verb. Okay, WH questions also same, right? Will followed by subject she and then be ing verb. The form or the structure is same. Okay, the only difference is for WH questions, you have to put the WH questions word first before will. Okay, so when will she be studying? Where will she be studying when you arrive? Okay, a few more examples here. In April, she will have been teaching for 12 years. No, sorry, future continuous. Okay, I opened the wrong file. Future continuous. Okay, future continuous. Okay, few more examples here. I will be waiting when you arrive. So will be followed by ing verb waiting. At 8 o'clock, I will be eating dinner. Will be followed by ing verb eating. Right, the government will be making a statement later. So will be followed by ing verb making. Right, this is example of WH questions. When will you be leaving? So start with the WH questions word, followed by will. After will subject, after subject be ing verb. Okay, right. Exercise. Okay, future continuous. Okay, now all the actions here refers to 3 o'clock tomorrow. So a specific time in future. Okay, so at 3 o'clock tomorrow, I will be working in my office. So will be followed by ing verb working. Right, number 2, okay, you will be laying on the beach, lying. Right, number 3, at 3 o'clock tomorrow, he will be waiting for the train. Okay, so all the verbs here, you have to change to future continuous by using the form will be followed by ing verb. So will be working, will be waiting, will be shopping. Okay, so will be raining, will be getting, will be meeting. And all the actions here refers to 3 o'clock tomorrow. All right. Okay, now the next topic here is future perfect. Okay, future perfect, this is the form, will have followed by past participle. Okay, now when do you use the future perfect? There are two functions of future perfect. Okay, the first function is when you want to refer to a completed action before something in the future. So for example, by the time you arrive, I will have finished the project. So the completed action here is the project. And the something in the future here is when you arrive, by the time you arrive. So let's say you arrive at 7 p.m. Okay, you arrive at 7 p.m. And before you arrive, before 7 p.m., I will have finished the project. So an action completed in future, you have to use a future perfect. Another example, by next summer, she will have graduated from college. That means now she's still studying in college, okay, not yet graduated. So in future, okay, by next summer, okay, she will have graduated from college. Now still studying in college. So we'll have followed by past participle graduated. Right, give you one more example. Okay, by October 2023, I will have completed my diploma studies. Okay, that means now you are still studying. Okay, you are still studying. So in future, okay, the future here, October 2023. Okay, you will get your diploma studies completed. So action completed in future, you use the future perfect tense, will have followed by past participle. So will have completed. Right, another example. Okay, by next Friday, I will have submitted my assignment. So now you're still doing your assignment. Okay, you're still working on your assignment. So you have not submitted yet. But as you plan, okay, you want to submit, okay, latest by next Friday. But you could submit on Thursday, on Wednesday. But Friday, you will sure have submitted your assignment. So it refers to action completed in future. Something which will be done, completed in future. So we'll have followed by a past participle, submitted. Okay, right. Another function here, duration before something in the future. So by Friday, she will have had my car for a whole week. Okay, let's say your friend borrowed your car last Friday. So from last Friday to this Friday, okay, 1 week. So there's a duration here for a whole week, 1 week. Okay, so you use the future perfect. She will have been in Paris for 6 months by the time she leaves. So there's a duration here, 6 months, this is the duration. So you have to use future perfect for a duration. So we'll have followed by past participle been. Been is past participle of be. Right, to ask questions in a future perfect, yes or no questions. So start with will, followed by the subject. Okay, after subject, have, followed by past participle. So will she have graduated from college by then? Okay, to ask WH questions, again, start with WH questions word, followed by will, after will subject, after subject, have, followed by past participle. So what will you have done by the end of your time here? So if you compare yes or no questions with WH questions, the structure is same. Will, followed by subject. Okay, she, you, the subject. After subject, have, followed by past participle. So have graduated, have done. Okay, the only difference is for WH questions, you will put the WH questions word before will. So what will you have done by the end of your time here? Okay, negative statements means won't or will not in the sentence. So by this time tomorrow, she won't or she will not have had enough time to finish the essay. By 2016, I will not or I won't have completed my PhD. So these are negative statements. Okay, this is another set of notes on future perfect. So example, Tina will graduate in December 2020. And Tina will meet her friend Lily in January 2021. So when both of them meet, okay, Tina will have graduated. So will have followed by past participle. So it is used to talk about an activity which will be completed in future. Okay, so negative sentence, you will see not, will not, or won't. Okay, yes or no questions. So you have to start with will, followed by the subject, and then have and past participle. So example, will you have arrived by the time that calls? Okay, other examples here, when we get married, I will have known Robert for 4 years. At 4 o'clock, I will have been in this office for 24 hours. So will have followed by past participle, known. Will have followed by past participle, been. Right, another example, I will live here, I will have lived here for 1 year on Tuesday. So will have followed by past participle. So on Tuesday, I will have lived here for 1 year. It means now, okay, I live here, okay, but not 1 year yet, okay, 11 months and plus. So next Tuesday, few more days later, okay, I will have lived here for 1 year. Right, by 10 o'clock, I will have finished my homework. So an action completed in future. So now I haven't finished my homework. I'm still doing my homework. So a specific time in future here, 10 o'clock. So an action completed is my homework. Finish all my homework. Okay, so we'll have followed by finish. So it means I will finish my homework, okay, sometime before 10. Okay, but we do not know the exact time. It could be 9 or it could be 8 or it could be 9:50, 10 minutes before 10. Okay, by the time I'm 60, I will have retired. That means now I'm not 60 years old yet and I have not retired. Okay, I'm still working. So in, let's say 20 years or 30 years later, when I'm 60, I will have retired. So action completed in future. The future here is 20 or 30 years later. That is the future time when I'm 60. And the action completed is I will have retired. It means I will retire before 60. It could be 55 or maybe 58 or 59 years old. Okay, so this is future perfect. Okay, exercise here, future perfect, simple. Okay, make the future perfect positive. Okay, all the actions here refer to 10 p.m. tonight. Okay, so you must know the form. Future perfect will have followed by past participle. So by 10 p.m. tonight, I will have finished this report. Okay, so by 10 p.m. tonight, we will have had dinner. Past participle of have is had, H-A-D. So we'll have had dinner. Right, let's continue with question number 3. I think Martin, right? Okay, Martin, number 3. By 10 p.m. tonight, she
will have left Paris.
Okay, will have left. Okay, number 4, Tianfu. Don't forget by 10 p.m. tonight, you must also include the time here, future time. Okay, specific future time.
By 10 p.m. tonight, we will have had dinner.
No, number 4.
Number 4? Oh.
Yeah.
By 10 p.m. tonight, John will have met Lucy.
Okay, we'll have met, M-E-T. Right, number 5. Number 5, Wan Qi.
By 10 p.m. tonight, they'll have taken the exam.
Okay, they will have taken the exam. Right, number 6, Queenie.
By 10 p.m. tonight, it will stop snowing.
Can you repeat only the answer?
It will have stopped raining.
Yeah, it will have stopped snowing. Now, number 5, by 10 p.m. tonight, they will have taken the exam. It doesn't mean they take the exam at 10 p.m., you know. It doesn't mean they take the exam at 10 p.m. If they take the exam at 10 p.m., you have to use the simple future. Okay, you have to use the simple future. They will take the exam at 10 p.m. tonight. Okay? If they take the exam at 10 p.m. tonight, you use simple future. They will take the exam at 10 p.m. tonight. Okay, but by 10 p.m. tonight, they will have taken the exam. That means the exam already over. But it doesn't mean they take the exam at 10. They take the exam maybe in the evening, 6 to 8, okay, or 6 to 9, or 7 to 9. So 10 p.m. Okay, the actions of taking exam already over. Exam already finished. Understand or not? There is a difference. Simple future and future perfect. The meaning is totally different. They will take exam at 10 p.m. tonight. That means 10 p.m. only start the exam. But when you say they will have taken the exam by 10 p.m. tonight, that means the exam already over. Okay? So it doesn't mean they take the exam at 10, but the exam could be 7 to 9 or maybe 6 to 9. Okay? And 10 o'clock, 10 p.m., the exam already over. Right, the next question. Okay, number 7. Quang Hui.
By 10 p.m. tonight, I will be read out of this book.
Okay, by 10 p.m. tonight, I will have read all of this book. That means the actions of reading the book already finished. Okay, will have read. Right, number 8. Yao Kwan.
By 10 p.m. tonight, you will have fallen asleep.
Okay, will have fallen. Okay, past participle of fall is fallen. Fallen. Right, number 9. Rong Yi.
By 10 p.m. tonight, she will have watched the film.
Okay, will have watched. That means already finished watching. Okay, not 10 o'clock only start to watch. Already finished watching. Right, number 10. Rachel.
By 10 p.m. tonight, she will have arrived.
Okay, he will have arrived. Will have followed by past participle arrive. You need to add T. Will have arrived. So that means he will arrive before 10, not 10 o'clock only arrive. Okay, maybe 9:15 or maybe 9:25, 9:30. Okay, 9:35. Okay, he will arrive. Okay, so will have arrived. Okay, so it is used to mean to refer to action completed in future. Right, the last topic is future perfect continuous. Okay, future perfect continuous, the form is here. Okay, will have been followed by ing verb. So will have been followed by teaching. Okay, I type the form. Okay, will have been followed by a verb and with ing. So this is the form, future perfect continuous. Now, how you can remember the form? Okay, future will, perfect, have been, continuous, verb end with ing. Whenever you see continuous, the verb must end with ing. If you remember present continuous, we use verb end with ing. Past continuous, we use verb end with ing. Future continuous, also verb end with ing. Future continuous will be followed by verb end with ing. So future perfect continuous, okay, future will, perfect have been, and then verb end with ing for continuous. So you have to try to think of a way how you can remember. Okay, this is how I remember lah. Okay, future means will, perfect have been, and then continuous verb end with ing. Okay, right, so you must know the form. Okay, try to think of a way how you can remember all those forms. Right, so when do you use future perfect continuous? Okay, future perfect continuous is used to say how long for an action that continues up to another point in future. So it is used to say how long. There is a duration, okay, how long for an action that continue up to another point in future. So in April, she will have been teaching for 12 years. Okay, now is February. Okay, so that means it is not 12 years yet. So 2 months later, she will have been teaching for 12 years. Now, okay, she's teaching and she started to teach many years ago. And now she has taught for 11 years plus, not yet 12 years. So in April, 2 months later, she will have been teaching for 12 years. So it is used to answer how long. How long here? 12 years. Okay, action that continues up to another point in future. Another point in future here is April. Okay, a time in future. So will have been followed by ing verb, teaching. Right, by the time you arrive, I will have been cooking for hours. Okay, for hours means for many hours. Okay, for example, 3 hours, let's say 3 hours. So I started to cook, okay, a few hours ago. And when you arrive, okay, I started cooking already. And when you arrive, I am still cooking. So I cook for many hours, 3 hours, for example. So action already started and it continue up to a certain point in future. So the certain point in future here is the time when you arrive. Okay, so will have been followed by ing verb. Right, another example. On Tuesday, I will have been working here for 1 year. So now I'm working in this company, but less than 1 year, maybe 11 months plus. Okay, so next Tuesday, few more days later or 1 week later, okay, I will have been working in this company for 1 year. Okay, so it is used to answer how long. So how long? 1 year. And a point or a time in future here is on Tuesday. Right, so another example, when I see you, I will have been studying. So I will be tired. Okay, so will have been followed by ing verb, studying. Okay, and the future time here is when I see you. That means now I don't see you yet. Let's say we make appointment. We want to catch up with each other. We want to go out for a drink at 6 p.m. Okay, 6 p.m. Now I study. Okay, before 6 p.m. I study. So 6 p.m. I will see you. So the actions which is going on, okay, and for how long we use the present, we use the future perfect continuous. So will have been followed by ing verb, studying. So 6 p.m. later, I will see you. Okay, so the certain time in future or certain point in future is see you. Okay, so there are 2 actions here. There are 2 actions here. One is study and another action is see you. So the first action, okay, which started and finished before the second action, we have to use the future perfect continuous. So for example, I study from 3 to 6. Okay, so 3 to 6, we have to use future perfect continuous. Will have been studying. Then only 6 o'clock, I see you. So I see you here, simple present tense. So there are 2 actions here. Okay, right. So far, any question? This is the last topic, future perfect continuous tense. Any questions so far? Okay, future perfect continuous positive. Okay, you have to fill in the blank. Okay, you change all the verb to future perfect continuous. So for this exercise, you just need to know the form. So future perfect continuous will have been followed by ing verb. So example number 1, I will have been working. So I will be tired. So number 2, she will have been playing tennis. So she will be hungry. Okay, number 3, we will have been walking all day, so we will want to relax in the evening. Okay, right, number 4. Okay, number 4, Jun N, number 4.
He will have been cooking, so the kitchen will be warm.
Okay, will have been cooking. Okay, number 5, Xin Yi.
They will have been traveling, so they will want to go to bed early.
Okay, will have been traveling. Okay, number 6, Kaiman.
I will have been working in this company for 20 years when I retire.
Okay, will have been working. Right, number 7, Ryan.
She will have been seeing her boyfriend for 3 years when they get married.
Okay, will have been seeing. Right, number 8, William.
We will have been living here for 10 years last month.
Okay, we will have been leaving. Right, number 9, Eileen.
He will have been studying English for 3 years when he takes the exam.
Okay, will have been studying. Right, number 10, whose turn? Eileen, right? Eileen?
I already answered.
You already answered. Okay, Jiaji?
I will have been sleeping for 3 hours at 10 p.m.
Okay, I will have been sleeping. Right, so this is future perfect continuous. Okay, next exercise. Okay, you are given mixed questions. Okay, make the future perfect continuous. Choose the positive, negative, or question form. Okay, one topic here, future perfect continuous, but you are given negative sentences or questions. So number 1, okay, this is positive sentence. So I will have been working all weekend. So I won't be energetic on Sunday night. Okay, will have been working. Now, number 2, this is WH questions. So the question start with how long. After how long, you will have to use will. Okay, after will, subject. The subject is you. After subject, have been followed by ing verb. The verb is wait. So you have to use waiting. So how long will you have been waiting when you finally get your exam results? How long will you have been waiting? Okay, number 3, this is negative sentence. You see the word not, so this is negative sentence. So for negative sentence, you will use will not or won't. So Julie will not or won't have been eating much. So will not or won't followed by have been and then ing verb eating. Right, Julie will not have been eating much. So we will need to make sure she has a good meal when she arrives. Okay, number 4, this is another WH questions. So how long will she have been planning to move house when she finally moves? Okay, number 5, this is yes or no questions. Now to ask yes or no questions, start with will, followed by subject. The subject is she. Okay, after she, have been, followed by ing verb, waiting. So will she have been waiting long by the time we get there? Okay, will she have been waiting long by the time we get there? Right, so I give you a few examples. Okay, so you continue with number 6 to 20. Okay, put in your answer first, 5 minutes. Okay, I continue with number 6. Okay, Connie, number 6.
Will he have been playing computer games for 10 hours when he finally stopped?
Okay, will he have been playing? Right, number 7, Jia Hui.
They will have been studying all day, so they will want to go out in the evening.
Okay, they will have been studying. Number 8, Li Hen.
They will not have been studying in the hotel for long when he arrived.
Okay, this is staying, not studying. They will not have been staying. Right, number 9, Edward.
I will not have been walking when I meet you. I will have been cycling.
Okay, correct. Okay, number 10, Yu Xuan.
She will have been playing squash, so she won't be dressed up.
Okay, correct. Okay, number 11, Julia.
We will have been looking at houses for 4 months next Tuesday.
Okay, will have been looking. Right, number 12, Kayi.
We will not have been doing this project for long when the inspector arrived.
Okay, will not have been doing. You must use have a HAVE. Will not have been doing. Right, so the next questions. Sinro.
How long will you have been working on this project when it is finished?
Okay, how long will you have been working? Right, number 14, Estelle.
Will you have been buying clothes when I see you?
Okay, will you have been buying? Right, number 15, Jie Liang. Jie Liang or Esther now? Jie Liang, right? Okay. Okay, he will not have been doing much work. Okay, number 16, Chun Xian.
How long will the children have been sleeping in the living room when their new bedroom is ready?
Okay, how long will the children have been sleeping? Right, number 17, Jinan. Okay, Minyu, number 17.
How long will he been training when the enters the competition?
Okay, how long will he have been training? Right, number 19, Wen Qian.
Will you have been taking exams the day we meet?
Okay, will you have been taking exams? Right, number 19. Okay, right, Jun Xiang.
I will have been answering students' questions not only, so I want a quiet lunch.
Okay, will have been answering. Okay, number 20, Hong Sheng.
Will they have been traveling for long when they arrive?
Okay, will they have been traveling for long? Right, one more exercise. Okay, now this exercise, you are given mixed future tenses. The 4 topics on future tenses you learn today: future simple, future continuous, future perfect continuous. So what you need to do is you must know the form, and then you change the words given in bracket into the required tense. So simple future. So this is a question. So simple future, will followed by base verb. So this is since this is a question, you have to start with will. So will she win the competition? Future continuous will be followed by ing verb. So she will be waiting when we arrive. Future perfect. Okay, future perfect will have followed by past participle. So by next week, I will have finished this work. Future perfect continuous will have been followed by ing verb. So I will have been living here for 1 year next week. So for this exercise, what you need to do is actually you must know the form. So after that, you can change the questions, okay, into the form as required. Okay, so you memorize the forms first, then you change all the questions here into the forms required, and you check the answers in the last page. Okay, right. So you do this as your homework. Okay, after that you check the answers by yourself. Okay, now stress and intonation. Okay, this is self-practice on speaking. Right, there are links to the YouTube video here. Okay, so you click on the link here and then you can watch the video and you can practice the intonation in English. And this is another video on stress. Okay, so these are all about speaking skills. So you can watch the video, okay, you follow the video, okay, and then you can do the practices by yourself. Okay, this is for self-practice. Right, so any questions for today's class? All right, if no questions, okay, class dismissed. See you again next Wednesday.
Thank you, Miss. Bye.
Thank you, Miss.
Okay, welcome.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, Miss.
Welcome.